cold out here this morning. Today's a great day though, to have a great day. I ain't gonna even lie. This thing is blessed, man. Check this out. I was thinking about something this morning. Well, actually, I was thinking about it yesterday. It's a scripture that says, and I know my picture gonna be kind of jacked up a little bit because I'm driving. It's a scripture that says in Mark, I think it's Mark 26, when Jesus is talking to the disciples and they're talking about how the woman with this expensive amount of oil, she poured it like on Jesus or whatever, and they was like, why would she waste something that costs so much? And his response was, the poor you'll always have with you, but me you will not always have. And so I got to thinking about that, how he said the poor you'll always have with you. And you know, that's a strong statement. However, it's true, because the poor you will always have with you. Some folks would just never try, you know. And I got to thinking about all of this stuff that's set in place, that if you're not careful, you'll become subject to it and you will be poor. For instance, like welfare, EBT, all that stuff. I believe it was not designed for people to be on it long term. They did not create that system for it to be a 401k. However, people utilize that system for a 401k. They utilize it for their income. I mean, people, you know, I'll never forget a pastor of mine back in the day. And we were talking about healing. And he was saying most people don't even want to be healed. Because if they get healed, they got to go back to work. But as long as you can claim some kind of illness or claim some kind of injury or whatever, hey, you don't have to go to work. You just sit around the crib and just wait for that money to drop on the 1st and 15th. But for those that desire healing, being healed may require you to go back into the workforce. and it's amazing. But yeah, the poor you'll always have with you. Now, just because Jesus said the poor you'll always have with you, that means you have to be poor. It doesn't mean you have to be poor. You know, they were saying, hey, this one, the oil, the cost of that oil that woman was willing to use for Jesus, she could have took that. They saw it as a waste, because she could have took that and they could have fed the poor. They could have did everything. So for them to even say that, it classifies them as not being poor, number one. But then it also says, hey, you'll always have a poor class of people among you. And it's sad, but it's true. But here's the thing though. It's all a choice. You don't have to be poor. You choose to be poor. Now I understand stuff happens in people's lives, man. Like, man, there's some stuff that show up, man. You know, you didn't ask for. Stuff happens, you know? Stuff happens. I get it. Stuff happens. No doubt, man. It's happened in my life. It's happening in the lives of people around me that I know don't desire to be poor. However, you know, circumstances and situations show up. You know, they present themselves. But they're not permanent, but they do show up. And so that just stood out to me so strong, man. And then not to mention, man, just as I observe people throughout the day, man, people that, you know, it's funny how when you're in the grocery store, and this is sad, but you can actually tell who's on welfare and who's not. How? Because all you gotta do is just look at the amount of groceries in their basket. If they got a ton of groceries in their basket, and they done brought the whole family, and they got like 2 or 3 baskets, man, 9 times out of 10, they swiping that EBT card. If it's a working class family up in there, and you see by 17 items, and you see them guessing, that you see them troubleshooting on the aisle, which can to get or which pack of meat to purchase, that's somebody out here working hard. But what's sad is they taxes is paying for these folks that's around here with these big old baskets of groceries that ain't doing nothing. And what's sad is our government send them out here with all this food and don't put any kind of mandates on it. You giving people thousands of dollars a month to go out and buy honey buns and pork chops and all this stuff. But you know what though? Is no different than all of those free COVID tests that come out. Everybody walking around here got a whole pallet of COVID tests at home. Why? Because you take a COVID test and you say, hey, I'm positive. That's not being documented. So that means the nation didn't have to shut down. To me, it's paint over rust. Same thing with people that's getting all of these food stamps that don't have a mindset to buy healthy foods. They end up spending money on the back end. How? Through doctors and medication and everything else, because they don't have enough sense to buy healthy food. You've been blessed with doggone, you ain't even paying for your food. Why not get vegetables? But y'all in there getting honey buns, cool, all these sugary drinks, self-inflicted doggone health issues. Ain't nobody fault but your own. Nobody fault. Wake up, people. Wake up, man. You should be not in Walmart. You should be in Whole Foods, Publix. Man, they got fruit, vegetables. Man, you can get the best of the best up in there. Nah, you rather take somebody's hard-working tax money and go spend that junk on freaking honey buns. The heck wrong with you? Honey buns and cookies and cream, ice cream, freaking pound cakes and all of that stuff. Y'all so doggone big, we can't even get down the aisle with y'all because y'all around here eating all these doggone fatty foods. It's a doggone shame. But we paying for it. It's ridiculous, man. I ain't gonna lie, there ain't no way, man. Some of these folks that's in office now, I vote for them. They in office right now, this term, it ain't on me. Trust me. It ain't on me. You know who I'm rolling with. Just a little clue to the color I'm wearing today. Yeah. Man, that's foolishness, man. Hey, but life is good. And just because, like I said to begin with, just because Jesus said the poor will always be among you, man, don't mean you have to be poor. Live big, man. Dream big, live big, have fun, enjoy life. Man, try on purpose, man, to eat some good food, man. Like on purpose. You know, like they say, the energy you send out is the energy that'll come back to you. So if you sending out stuff that's unhealthy, don't be alarmed when unhealthy greets you at your doorstep. Man, you want to send out some good energy today? Man, get you some kind of just something. Just decide today, hey, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Man, just put out some different energy, man. Put out some different energy. I'm excited about today. I'm putting out different energy, man. I'm putting out, I could be, oh, you know, da 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 da. No, I'm putting out good energy today. Life is good, man. And I choose to see the good. I mean, it's a lot of negative. I wanted to latch on to the negative. It's present. But, man, you got to make a decision to say, you know what, man, I'm going to enjoy life and see good days. And I want y'all to be encouraged, man. All is well and all is good. Keep the faith. Till next time, I love you. Peace.